BluMetric is mission-ready water. BluMetric provides a full range of environmental consulting services supported by bespoke engineering solutions for emergency, self-contained, and permanent water systems, and is always mission-ready with a full range of in-house support. There is no successful mission without water.
Welcome back to DefSec 2025. I'm Hannah DeGeer. Super excited to be here with my next guest, Dan Doran from ADGA. Dan, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, your company, what you guys are doing here in the defense space at DefSec?
Sure. So my name is Dan Doran. I'm the Vice President of Business Development and Marketing for ADGA Group. As far as what we do at ADGA and how we support mission readiness for the Canadian Forces, we do a lot of work in the security and technology space within the defense sector, specifically areas like C4ISR, modeling and simulation. We also support a number of other clients outside the defense space in areas like open source intelligence, cybersecurity, and threat risk assessments.
Excellent. Can you talk to me a little bit about what your clients might look like when they come to ADGA Group and say, hey, we really need your help?
Yeah. So a lot of the work we do really involves getting embedded with the client team. So in the context of our C4ISR program, as well as our recent win of the SIMDOS mandate, we are able to embed our teams and our leaders within the defense group to help build solutions for them to build that mission readiness, whether it's in the command and control space, but also now in developing the backbone for the modeling and simulation technologies that are going to be put forward in the Army over the next years.
Excellent. I'll take a couple steps back here. We had a lot of acronyms flying out there, and some of the folks in the audience might not know what they are. I know they seem like industry household terms for a lot of us, but maybe can you expand on what those programs are and what the ultimate goal is for the armed forces?
Yeah. So the SIMDOS is a follow-on of the SIMTIES and program, so another acronym. But really what that is, both of those programs are working embedded with the Canadian Forces, the Army in particular, to build out the modeling and simulation backbone for their training and simulation solutions. So that involves really the programming, the software development, the software architecture, and doing the nuts and bolts of building out all the back-end programming that will support modeling and simulation training within the CAF.
Excellent.
And for the C4ISR, obviously C4ISR is command, control, communications, intelligence, surveillance in that space. Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Well, can you tell me, is there an ADGA booth here at DefSec?
So we didn't go with a booth this year. We instead decided to deploy a fairly large team of leaders from the firm, and we've been taking the opportunity to walk around, talk to a lot of different people. So trying a bit of a different tactic this year, so bring more people and having a lot more one-on-one interactions.
Excellent. I did see the ADGA group at CanSec earlier this year in May, and they did have a really cool training simulation chair that you could sit in and really get a good understanding of what it's like to be engaged and immersed in your solution that you're offering. So I know your colleague Erica is also a part of the WIDS community, so Women in Defense and Security. She actually hosted a Coffee and Connections group last night. So your approach is great. You don't necessarily require a booth, but we're happy to have you on and share your messaging with the community. We're all working together for the greater good, the benefit of the Canadian Armed Forces and their strategic priorities. So we both appreciate what you guys are all working towards. And can you speak to maybe how the technology that you're offering is allowing our armed forces to be at that mission ready level?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what we see going on in the defense sector right now, if I can use the analogy of an automobile, right, where maybe, the Canadian Forces, if you want to compare it to, a mid-size vehicle, or a Honda Civic or whatever mid-size vehicle, we're really looking at upgrading that, right? So you're replacing the engine, you're replacing some of the parts, you're building out to upgrade that system so it can move faster, maneuver better, and do all those things that it needs to do. So I feel like what ADGA's role is we're in there with the client under the hood, taking a look at, okay, well, this is a 4-cylinder. Let's get that up to a 6-cylinder, and let's work on that together to get there. So that's really kind of how I like to think of our work with the Department of National Defense and the Canadian Forces, is really being a trusted partner with them under the hood, making those upgrades and adjustments to get where we need to be over the next years to face the challenges of the moment.
Excellent analogy. Always love a good analogy. You guys are there, you're supporting, you're upgrading and leveling up the capabilities of your various clients that are seeking out for your help. So any last words for the audience here at DefSec today from the AGA group?
Yeah, I mean, I would just maybe touch on one service that we've been growing right now, which is our project management service. And it's not sort of a conventional project management service that you would see out of sort of what you would see in the Big Four. It's really a technical project management support service. So again, same model that ADGA has done historically, where our value proposition is we embed ourselves into the client's project management group. So we don't come there and try and take over the organization, say we will take on the entire PMO. No, we're going to come in, we are going to be a partner with the Department of National Defense and say, okay, well, where do you think your gaps are within the organization, within your project management group, and where can we embed ourselves to be that technical expertise to enable and enhance the operational effectiveness of that PMO in driving the solutions in the programs and projects that are being worked on.
That's a great point. You're partnering with your clients, being a trusted advisor to your clients, and helping them where their gaps may exist. Not taking over is very important, obviously, and you're upskilling them too. So training them probably as you're with the teams.
Yeah, and it's a collaborative learning, approach, because we learn a lot from our partners in D&D, because obviously they have a lot of institutional knowledge.
Absolutely.
From a lifetime of education and service, and we benefit from that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Dan. I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of the show, and I can't wait to see where ADGA Group is going next.
Awesome. Thanks so much for the time.
Take good care. Thank you.
BluMetric is mission-ready water. BluMetric provides a full range of environmental consulting services supported by bespoke engineering solutions for emergency, self-contained, and permanent water systems, and is always mission-ready with a full range of in-house support. There is no successful mission without water.